So a very long time ago, I thought about something that was really weird about the Kingdom Hearts key story that's kind of being told in the trailers, and I've actually come to really think that this is actually a true theory that I actually thought about after we got to see the first Kingdom Hearts key trailer, to where it talks about the master of the, I believe the six foretellers, or the five foretellers. There's five foretellers, but there were six apprentices of this one guy. And now that we've gotten this new trailer, it says in the trailer that that one guy that hasn't been shown, that hasn't been talked about too much, but they're alluding to who he is. This character can see into the future, and with that ability, he kind of gave the foretellers the pieces of the book of prophecies, that they actually became who they are. So I wanted to talk about this character because his elusiveness and his nature is something that I believe that actually hints and connects to Sora as a character, and not only Sora but Kingdom Hearts as well. So in the times before the Keyblade War actually sparked, of course there was a character that had to have wielded the Keyblade. The Keyblade has existed forever. It existed alongside Kingdom Hearts as its guardian Keyblade, and this is where the forging of other Keyblades had come to be from the Keyblade. So of course this would also have to mean that the people that were around in the time that the Kingdom Hearts was around, they had to have been alive, and they had to have been around to actually see someone or the person who was wielding that Keyblade to forge other Keyblades after that. So with that, we have to take into account that this wielder had to have been someone who was connected to Kingdom Hearts. Of course, as we know, the will of a Keyblade is what determines who is going to be given to. Those wills are passed down, and those wills are passed into the next character, meaning that Sora may be the next character to actually wield the Keyblade. Even if it is forged by Xehanort's hands, it may still go to Sora, because Sora has the same will inside of himself as what's going to be going down and what Kingdom Hearts believed it needed to do to save the world from peril, and that was give itself up. And Sora is trying to make sure that Kingdom Hearts isn't revived and the next Keyblade War begins once again. So this character, I believe, is a character that relates to one of the theories that I actually did a while back called the True Seeker of Darkness theory. The True Seeker of Darkness theory, in short, was a theory to where I spoke about how there was originally this embodiment of darkness that actually tried to attack Kingdom Hearts and actually corrupted the people in the times where Kingdom Hearts was still around, and you can still see it, and it gave life off to every world. There had to have been an embodiment of darkness that made those people become what they were. And once again, it is still hinted inside of the Kingdom Hearts key trailer that something like that did go down, with the one traitor that isn't amongst the foretellers actually, kind of spiting them all and putting them inside of that situation that the Book of Prophecies actually tells them about. And with that, we have to look at this character that I want to dub the original Guardian. The original Guardian had to have been a character who was connected to Kingdom Hearts, who must have been connected to all of the worlds as well, meaning that he must have carried a piece of Kingdom Hearts inside of him to be able to have that connection to these characters. Now, how does this relate to Sora exactly? Now, we know that Sora isn't by any means a pure heart of light. He's a heart of light and darkness. I don't think they're balanced. I think he's dominantly light. And with that, Sora has the ability to actually be able to bring other people's hearts inside of him. Now, I would go into a whole detailed description of what I'm actually getting at, but let me go ahead and put it in short. In short, Sora kind of has a humanized heart like Kingdom Hearts is. Kingdom Hearts is a heart that accepts the world's hearts, and when you put all the worlds together, they can also form Kingdom Hearts. So with that being said, Sora being able to get all of these other people and make connections to these people and bring them into his heart kind of relates to what Kingdom Hearts can do with the worlds and everyone that lives in the worlds, because every heart is kind of like a derivative of Kingdom Hearts itself. So with that being said, would that make Sora connected to Kingdom Hearts as well? So could Sora actually be the reincarnation of this original Guardian? Well, that's still to be seen, because of the fact that Sora still hasn't adopted that ability that we know he has, to where he's able to breathe life into certain things and see the realness in certain things, like, see the heart inside of certain things and certain people. And with that, he's able to generate life again, or give life off to people like that. And once again, Hearts in the Kingdom Hearts series apparently derive from Kingdom Hearts itself. So that would mean his connection must be there if he has that same type of ability. And with the original Guardian, who was able to see over the worlds and know that of their futures and those things like that, does that mean he also had a connection to Kingdom Hearts? Or is Sora just in some way, form, or fashion related to him? Maybe that would be better than him being a reincarnation, because then it's kind of like, you know, even though Sora is hinted time and time again that it's his destiny to do these things that he's doing, and how the Keyblade chose him because of that destiny, it still would be weird to actually have Sora as a character, you know, be the reincarnation of another character, because then it kind of takes away from, you know, his whole light and everything like that, how he favors the light over his darkness in his heart, because then it's like, okay, but you was just destined and you were kind of, you know, reincarnated to be this character anyway. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think the original Guardian is a character that does exist? Remember, this guy is the master of the other foretellers, so if he's the master of the other foretellers, this would mean that he more than likely was the wielder of the original Keyblade, seeing as Keyblades were not forged in the times previously, before sometime between the war and the events of Kingdom Hearts Key itself, or probably the events right before, to where the Keyblade foretellers or the Keyblade masters, the foretellers, actually became the foretellers themselves. And this is probably why we get to see that Keyblade that Xehanort's wields inside of that, you know, library, I guess you could say. I think that is the same library from what we got from those people who went to the 2.5 event. And it was actually sitting and it's docked on that wall, it's put up there. I think that that's the Keyblade of the original Guardian, and then the Keyblade itself is actually the Keyblade of the original Guardian. So wait, I said that wrong. That's the Keyblade. The Keyblade that Xehanort possesses is the Keyblade of the original Seeker of Darkness, and the Keyblade is the Keyblade of the original Guardian, if that makes any sense. But let me know what you guys think. I'll actually follow this up with another video. I just don't want to make it too long. But let me know you guys' thoughts on this. Do you think the original Guardian is a real character? What do you think his connection to Sora is, if you do believe that? And let me know if you don't believe it also. This has been your boy Amazia. Don't forget to do a little A-class gaming, and everything you do, don't forget to keep it A-class. And I'll see you guys in the next one, Kingdom Hearts fans. Peace the heck out.